is for other countries. It shows that the residential area, the areas that are actually developed. But when it comes to Uganda, it's always the outskirts that are really not looking so good. Yet we do have a lot of places that actually look better than what they normally showcase on. You have clock. That is your best. Eh?
No,
clock tower.
Wow. How we've advanced people. We have clock tower, we have the Tele Express. We have so much that is very that can show how developed we are.
Right, now I'm going to ask Joan what stood out for her in the week in just a minute. But before that, let's correct as Robert, you were addressing General Otafide. You said that he was the Minister of Constitutional Affairs, but he is the Minister for Internal Affairs. Not, is it Internal Affairs? Is actually Muhoozi. Yeah.
Minister of Justice and Constitutional
It
Affairs. That is not the person I was talking about. I'm talking about General Kahinda
Otafide. Yes. Joan Murungi, what has stood out for you throughout the week?
It was the 11th UNESCO Africa Engineering Week.
Yes.
It came to an end yesterday. And I was amazed by how these other countries came together and even contributed to the success of this event. For example, there is a company called Eskem in South Africa. It gave the host, as Uganda, over 200 million to ensure we are able and we are seeing this event come take through as it did. And Uganda had over 750 delegates.
Right.
South Africa sent over 74. We had delegates from all over the world, China, Australia, West Africa. So it was really, really nice. And yesterday, as Minister Hilary Onek was bringing it to a close, he said the power is in convening. We need to get together as Africans so that we can carry Africa forward and make it great. So that was my highlight. A lot of activities went there, and I'm told today they are going to Kira Motors to inspect what is happening there.
Right. One thing I look forward to is that at the end of this conference, whatever will be discussed or has been discussed will actually be implemented.
Okay.
Because that's a problem that Uganda always faces. We write beautiful policies, beautiful conclusions. Implementation is where the problem is. Robert, what do we have on the local scene?
Well, we have quite a number of stories, but the correction was Major General Kahinda Otafide, Minister for Internal Affairs.
Yes.
Not Robert Mao, who is for Constitutional Affairs.
Right.
Yes. Now, I proceed. President Yoweri Museveni has emphasized the call for dialogue and consensus if Uganda is to move forward. Museveni urged fellow politicians in the sector to avoid mistakes that may compromise the country's stability, calling for peaceful expression of different points of view. The president was speaking during the summit of the Inter-Party Organization for Dialogue, where he also explained the delayed increment of arts teachers' salaries as a matter that was raised by UPC President Jimmy Akena. The Inspector General of Police, Abbas Byakagaba, has cautioned the public of disinformation and misinformation that may risk the country's peace during the forthcoming general elections of 2026. The IGP was addressing the country on the force's readiness to police the next week's nomination of presidential candidates. The Electoral Commission scheduled the 23rd and 24th of September this very year as days for nominations. The IGP highlighted the potential risk of spreading inaccurate information which is capable of inciting violence. Only 36% of urban population in Uganda has access to improved sanitation, largely due to limited funding and rapid population growth, with northern Uganda facing even greater challenges in a bid to improve sanitation in Kitigu Municipality and Pabo Town Council. Water for All Uganda and the Government of Australia, through the Australian Development Agency, signed a partnership agreement to ensure equitable and sustainable access to safe managed sanitation services in the two urban centers. The initiative will directly benefit 309,000 people in Kitgum and Pabo by expanding access to proper sanitation and improving hygiene. The project seeks to bridge the sanitation gap in northern Uganda, which is marked by rapid population growth and unplanned settlements. The project will also support enterprises in the sanitation value chain, enabling them to earn a living through sanitation-related businesses. Water for All is a non-governmental organization in the water, sanitation and hygiene sector that has operated in Uganda since 2008, complementing government efforts to achieve Sustainable Development Goal 6, clean water and sanitation for all. And finally, from the local scene, President Museveni has endorsed recommendations from the consultation report on cattle compensation in the Teso sub-region, describing them as realistic, inclusive and transformative. The President made the remarks during a meeting with a select committee led by the Vice President, Jessica Alupo. The committee included members of Parliament, cultural leaders and religious figures who had consulted widely across Teso following concerns about corruption and inefficiency in the ongoing cattle compensation program. The consultations affirmed President Museveni's proposal for a uniform restocking plan of 5 cows per household in Teso. The sub-region comprises of 12 districts with an estimated 489,000 households according to the 2024 National Planning and Housing Census. The President backed the plan and acknowledged the potential challenge with polygamous households. The Vice President told the President that the consultations were conducted comprehensively and without any incident. She commended the contribution of cultural leaders whom she described as resourceful in shaping the final report. The cultural leaders in attendance echoed her sentiments. Papa Emorimor Paul Sande and Papa Kumam Raphael Ochaya expressed gratitude to President Museveni for involving traditional institutions in national development initiatives and pledged continued collaboration with the government to promote social and economic transformation. Now, that brings us to the end of our local stories. Joanne is ready with what happened in the rest of the world.
Okay, and from the international reporting here on GMU, 2 years of death, displacement, Palestinians flee southwards as Israel intensifies Gaza City offensive. Now, hundreds of Palestinian families fled to the Al-Mawasi area in southern Gaza on Wednesday after evacuation warnings issued by Israel as part of its ongoing operation named Gideon's Chariots 2. Footage filmed on Al-Rashid Street, which runs parallel to the sea, shows residents of all ages walking or traveling in vehicles loaded with belongings, caught in heavy traffic. Everything I saw on the way here was painful. We were forced to leave part of our hearts, souls, and memories behind, as well as those of our children. We built our homes stone by stone, said journalist Ahmed Ghanem. We are talking about the awareness in our hearts after 2 years of death, displacement, homelessness, standing in queues for bread, water and gas, and living a life of hardship. What I saw was great suffering and pain. I wish everyone would live and spare themselves the trouble, added Rams Abjazar, a displaced person. In recent statements, the IDF urged residents to use the route to evacuate as quickly as possible to areas south of Gaza Valley. Now, this comes as the IDF launched extensive ground operations in Gaza City after striking more than 850 terrorist targets to prepare for the entry of troops. The war in Gaza broke out on October 7, 2023, when Hamas launched an attack on Israel, killing 1,139 people and kidnapping more than 200 others. Now, moving on to London. We are following US down a dark path. Thousands rally in London against Trump's second state visit. Thousands of anti-protesters rallied in London on Wednesday, coinciding with the US president's arrival at Windsor Castle to begin his second visit. Footage shows crowds marching from Portland Place to Parliament Square chanting, waving Palestinian flags, and carrying balloons depicting Trump alongside placards reading, "Stop Trump, stop fascism," and London does not want Trump, while one protester drags an effigy of the president through the streets. I just feel like we are going down a dark path. We are following the US down a dark path, and he's taking all the lies and all the business opportunities that seem to be coming with this. But they are all poisoned. The unknown trail, said a protester. A fellow demonstrator remarked, "Inviting him back for a second time, we should be standing up to him. It looks embarrassing." Some protesters expressed their frustration at the UK government for welcoming Trump, who they view as someone who is advocating Israel's war in Gaza. He campaigned as being a president against war, and he is instead backing up Benjamin Netanyahu as he commits genocide. "It is unacceptable that this country is supporting Donald Trump," said a rally participant. The demonstration was organized by the Stop Trump Coalition and other activist groups. The Metropolitan Police confirmed that more than 1,600 officers had been deployed across the capital ahead of the protests. Now coming back to the continent of Africa, and in Malawi, it is just too close to call. Malawians await results of tightly contested elections, with a rerun very possible. Now, a day after Malawians headed to the polls in a long-awaited general election, preliminary tallies began to emerge, sparking anticipation and debate in the capital, Lilongwe. Footage captured on Wednesday shows election officials, soldiers, and journalists at the National Tally Center in Lilongwe closely monitoring the release of preliminary figures. Political analysts explain that the result of the election is likely to come down to the wire or even a second round. The results are still coming in, and it might be premature to predict. But looking at the numbers that are streaming now, it could be possible that we may have a rerun, explained George Chayema. And according to the Malawi Electoral Commission chairperson Annabel Mutalimanja, the electoral body must announce presidential results within 80 days, parliamentary results within 14 days, and local government results within 21 days after the closure of polling. Locals, meanwhile, expressed confidence in the way the process has been handled. "We are waiting for official results, but on the ground, the elections were fair. Whoever wins, I will accept it," noted street vendor Amos Chitimbe. Incumbent President Lazarus Chakwera is facing strong competition from several candidates. Now, that was it from the global coverage here on GMO.
Thank you very much, Joanne. I almost called you Jojo.
It's okay, it's fine. All my names.
Well, as it is, as the setting is, thank you very much, Joanne. Let's have a look at what we have in the press today. And we're starting off with the New Vision iPod. Museveni warns parties against violence. That is a headline. And Noop explains absence from summit at Kololo. Also in the New Vision, Kagezi, witch doctor testifies in murder case. Wonder what a witch doctor has to say. Get yourself a copy. Mao speaks out on the 2026 election campaigns. And in the beat of the New Vision, Kenny G and all his jazz. Man, this guy is so talented. At least if you're in the 90s, you remember his art, his craft. And if you love jazz music, then definitely you're sold out. Now, Africa CDC pledges market for Wakiso vaccine facility, and also government speaks out on alleged suspension of UAE visas. Now, let's have a look at what we have in the Daily Monitor. No transition by ballot. That's Mao for you. And League of Transition, only 2 days after DP President General Norbert Mao declared that plans to succeed Museveni, President Museveni, will not come through the polls, but quietly crafted through backdoor talks. Mr. Museveni yesterday convened at a coalition of the willing in Kampala, who reaffirmed their commitment to building political consensus on peaceful transfer of power. And return to class, government tells teachers. Also, judiciary at crossroads, something that you need to look out for in the Daily Monitor, how UAE visa ban will affect Ugandans, and job opportunities in the Daily Monitor as well. And the Lizard has something to say. How about the money? That is regarding the return to class, government telling teachers. How about the money? Moving on to the Citizen in Tanzania. TBS ponders online product regulation. The Tanzania Bureau of Standards is preparing to establish a regulatory system specifically aimed at governing online businesses and ensuring that products sold or advertised via digital channels conform to the required quality and safety standards. Now, another story to look forward to is Samia pledges 7PC growth as CCM intensifies poll campaigns, and at least 19 killed in string of road accidents within 3 days. Sad, sad, sad. In the Citizen, Liganga Mchuchuma joint venture pact to be signed soon. That is according to the government. Now, quickly taking a look at what we have in the Daily Nation. And in the Daily Nation, shock over 1 billion mini polls budget. That's the headline there. Wastage, Kenya is often cited among countries with huge spending on elections. Also still in the Daily Nation, teachers to join medical scheme run by SHA, and TSC wants tutors under the new health cover by December 1st. Also there, defining weekend for Ruto, Raila parties on primaries. That's a story. And Ukraine says it has captured Kenyan fighters allied to Russia. All of that in the Daily Nation. Now let's have a look at what we have in the Gazette as of today, the 19th of September 2025. And in there is a table of contents in the Gazette, but we do also have notices to take key note of, and one of them is that be it known that on the 10th day of January 2024, Nangendo Aida, an advocate of the High Court, has been appointed to be a commissioner for oaths under the above mentioned act for so long as she continues to practice as such advocate, and the commission is not revoked, given under the hand and seal of Alphonse Chigamoy Owinyi Dolo, the Chief Justice, as of the 10th day of January 2024. Also, the other notice to recognize is that to all whom it may concern presents greetings. Be it known that on the 25th day of August 2025, Mugabi Chiberu Geoffrey, an advocate of the High Court, has been appointed to be a commissioner for oaths under the above mentioned act for so long as he continues to practice as such advocate, and the commission is not revoked, given under the hand of Chief Justice Alphonse Chigamoy Owinyi Dolo as of the 25th day of August 2025. And also to all to whom it may concern, greetings. Be it known that on the 10th day of September 2025, Patrick Mwanga, an advocate of the High Court, has been appointed to be a commissioner for oaths under the above mentioned act for so long as he continues to practice as such advocate, and the commission is not revoked, given under the hand and the seal of CJ Alphonse Chigamoy Owinyi Dolo as of the 10th day of September 2025. And that's it from the Gazette, bringing us to the end of what we have in the dailies today. We have a conversation on Lake Victoria's annual beach soccer fundraiser, which is coming up next, but that is after you enjoy some music. Good morning, whatever mood Robert is in today. Did you wake up watching an animation or a cartoon?
Not really, but have you ever...
You're so animated this morning.
You know, have you ever gone and watched beach soccer?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Robert, you dance with your hands all the time.
That you're dancing like Trump.
Exactly.
No, Trump doesn't dance, he shakes.
And that's what you're doing.
Or maybe we should have a shot of you dancing.
But for me, I really dance.
Are you sure? Are you there? Should we dare you?
I began dancing in Sunday school.
You know what? Let's enjoy music with people who are actually dancing.
Live from UP BBC Studios in Kampala.
Zambia, it's been a drought for a whole year, so thank God for Uganda's weather. Good morning, Uganda. This is UBC TV that you are watching, coming to you live from Now Avenue. My name is Julie F. Nantaba, and happy International Youth Day, Uganda. The rest of the world celebrated it on 12th August 2025, but Uganda is celebrating it today, and the celebrations will be in Masindi. And this year's youth, that is International Youth Day, this year's theme is local youth actions for SDGs and beyond. And really, it's to emphasize how young people are crucial in translating global sustainable development goals into community and that is community level realities and driving change at the local level. But looking at the entertainment scene away from Uganda and away from Africa, the Jimmy Kimmel show was cancelled by ABC after he made remarks about the Charlie Kirk death. Now, Jimmy Kimmel is an American television host and comedian who does the show Jimmy Kimmel, who has been doing the show Jimmy Kimmel on ABC. Now, he did say that, in fact, according to his analysis, the Charlie Kirk murderer is a part of the MAGA movement. And he said that while the MAGA movement is busy pointing fingers at each other, at a time when the president of America should be uniting Americans, like all presidents in the past have done when events that shake America take place, the president of America is instead dividing America at such a time as this, blaming Democrats for actions such as what happened to Charlie Kirk when he was murdered. Now, the Jimmy Kimmel show being suspended, it's one thing that came with surprise, as his staff were also caught off guard at the announcement of his suspension, but also celebrity guests who were en route to the show were caught off guard as the news was breaking. Jimmy Kimmel's show being cancelled. Celebrities were en route who had been booked for that Wednesday night show were en route to the El Capitan Theater in Hollywood, where this show is shot and recorded. Now, the sudden decision made by ABC to pull the show from air came hours after the Federal Communications Commission Chair Brendan Carr, that is the UCC of the other side in simple terms, Brendan Carr said on a podcast that if the FCC could move to revoke the ABC affiliate licenses as a way to force Disney, ABC's parent company, to punish Jimmy Kimmel for his remarks. Very interesting. Politics and entertainment intertwined. Very interesting. But good morning, Uganda. I am with Robert Chirago Nyonyintono, and why was that? What was that?
In a time of politics and politicians, this is a time of politics.
Oh, wow.
So you get used to.
Oh, wow. And of course, we are with Joan Murungi, who's a part of the usual suspects that come to you every single morning, Monday to Friday. Asking Robert, starting with...
This is Good Morning Uganda.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Ginshikang L-carnitine Chromium capsules. Plant extract, scientific ratio. Take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burning. Eat twice a day. Don't take a detour. Weight loss starts now. Ginshikang L-carnitine with chromium capsules helps you stay in shape. Please follow medical advice when taking this product. For more information, visit our website www.hgo.com or call 0800 335555.
Taxation is a bit complicated, and the only way to demystify it and make it as easy to to understand and to comply with is through engagement. Is there a limit to the number of cars a returning citizen is bringing into Uganda? Who has paid the excise duty on this water is not the supermarket which has sold you this bottle at 1,000. It's not the business. It is the man who is going to drink this water. We strongly believe that it will only be through such constructive engagement that we'll be able to broaden our tax base and build our country together.
Buza Commissioner. Now you can get direct answers. Send your tax-related questions via WhatsApp or SMS to 0790-141-887 and the Commissioner General of URA, John Musinguzi, will personally address them. Tune in to UBC News Tonight every Monday and Wednesday for expert insights and clear explanations. Buza Commissioner.
Taxation is a bit complex.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Genshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules. Plant extract, scientific ratio. Take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burning. Eat twice a day. Don't take a detour. Weight loss starts now. Genshikang L-carnitine with chromium capsules helps you stay in shape. Please follow medical advice when taking this product. For more information, visit our website www.hgo.com or call 0800 335555.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda.
Good morning, Uganda. It's a Friday, and every Friday we always bring conversations that are lighter, but ones that still inspire you and keep you tagged along the lines of purpose. My name is Julie F. Nantaba, and this morning, in this particular moment, we are having a conversation with the Rotaract Club of Lake Victoria. 0709602592 is the WhatsApp number that you should be able to engage in, and text via text WhatsApp. If you call, we'll not be able to respond to you effectively, so just text through WhatsApp and we'll be able to engage. Now, we are looking at the Lake Victoria's annual beach soccer fundraiser, like I told you earlier. And to have that conversation with us is Shaidu Ali Mukasa, who is the beach soccer chairperson 2025, alongside Winnie Obu, who is the immediate past president of the Rotaract Club of Lake Victoria, to speak into this particular matter. Good morning, Ali.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Thank you so much for coming through. Good morning, Winnie.
Good morning, Julie.
So good to have you. And I will start with Ali because he talks the matters money and fundraising. And surely you are the person we ask our money to Agala Center for as long as we want to see what
That's right.
it does. How did the beach soccer fundraiser idea come up with the goal that you have in mind?
Thank you very much for that question. Ideally, the beach soccer idea came up as we know about Rotary. Rotaract is more about giving. And looking at our name as the Rotaract of Lake Victoria, you can discover that looking more at from the geographical nature, we looked more at looking more at the Lake Victoria, and we're like, which activities can we associate ourselves with from the Lake Victoria? Looking at a beach, and there's a sport at the beach, so we came up with an idea to fundraise, to collect resources, gather resources from people, and then we hope to finance, as Rotary does. So we came up with a beach soccer. You know, beach soccer happens at a port or could be a beach. but that beach is on the Lake Victoria. So
Right.
idea it's related to our name, but the major aim for coming up with beach soccer was to mobilize funds, to mobilize resources, put up an event where people can come, socialize, have fun, but still they contribute in one way or the other, that money which is used to run our various projects that we're running as a club.
Right.
Yes.
And coming to you, the IPP, how did the idea of the beach soccer come up when out of all the ideas of fundraising money, why the beach soccer idea in particular?
Thank you, Julie. Good morning to our viewers. So the beach soccer idea came up when the club was inducted or installed within the Rotary fraternity. There was a group of very vibrant young people, and at that time there were a number of fun activities happening, and people loved to go to the beach. But each and every club across the world has a niche they attach themselves to. And for Lake Victoria, we are known as the fun-loving club, a club where you go and have a good laugh and, you know, deal away with all the stress. So the presidents then, shout out to our past presidents, they thought, okay, what better way can we have fun while serving the people? People were having all different kinds of fundraisers. They were having volleyball fundraisers. They were having shorts and shades in the version of those days, and every sort of different kind. But people loved to go to the beach. They were always getting together to go to the beach just for fun. So the past president said, why don't we do this for a cause? So the idea and the initiative started from there, and 7 years later, we still have the beach soccer.
Right, Ali, what exactly are we fundraising towards this time round?
This time round, we are fundraising against our signature project. It's called Wabulungu Project. It's found in Magamaga, that's Mayuge district. And you discover that before getting to this project, because this is our 4th year of fundraising for this project.
Right.
And if you're looking at the funds that run that project, 80% of it comes from this fundraiser. That's why we're even here for it. So we happen to get the funds from the fundraiser, and then we happen to take it back to the project in Wapulungu. Wapulungu, the project is about a school. It's called St. Andrews Church of Uganda School. It's a community school, ideally. It takes on 90% of the community people. It's a nearby, easily accessible school.
Right.
By looking at the facilities, looking at the needs that a student needs to run the school, you discover that at least for them they bid at a distance where it needs a Rotaract to come in and we put a hand, take a look at the classrooms, take a look at the services, the places of inconveniences that are recently installed in our last year. There's a classroom block that we are about to finish. We began the project last year. It's
I think that's the project we're looking at.
Yes, exactly. It's the A-level block. Yes, you discover that the school has a lot of needs, and as a club, we always do a needs assessment before progressing. Discover that, now this school of ours really needed to have A-level. It was from senior 1 to senior 4.
Right.
And that's where we had to come in. We're like, how can we create a change in that community? School, if you look at the statistics in that town council, the one of Magamaga, it's believed that they have very many, are they called childbirths? Like students don't happen to go to school, they go into nearby ventures. Basically, they have a very common business of making, is it waraji from sugarcane?
Yeah, the sugarcane.
Students.
Yes, the young community there. So without the opportunity to afford cheap education or nearby education, you discover that they would all end up the other side because it's making money for them in the short run.
Right.
But they're missing out on the what? On the big goal. So as the Rotary Club of Lake Victoria and the Rotary, we came up and like, no, at least we can make a change here. We can put all our efforts here, we can do our mobilizations, and we can change, putting up the structures and making it run. So ideally, that's a project.
Right.
Yeah.
Coming to you, Winnie, how big an impact has the Rotaract Club of Lake Victoria had in the areas of operation?
Yes. Now, if you've experienced or interacted with Rotary, we have a number of different focus areas that we serve in. But for the Rotary Club of Lake Victoria, we mainly focus on the education and basic education and literacy area, as well as the environment conservation. For the time we've been in Wabulungu, before we were in Wabulungu, we were in Kakuba. It's also in eastern Uganda. We were partnering with a partner club, the Rotary Club of Natete, Kampala. And it was a 6-year project, very successful, still on basic education and literacy. So when it ended, we then looked for our next place to venture and support. And we found ourselves in Wabulungu at St. Andrews SS. So at St. Andrews, when we got to the school, our first year in the school, we had a bit of a conversation with the board and the school management, and we got to understand where their challenges are. And most of the challenges were in regard to the numbers in the school, as well as teacher retention. And also we noticed that every time the students, like Ali said, finished senior 4, they dropped off and never proceeded. So they became just part of the community. So from our first year, when we started engaging with the team, having guidance and counseling sessions, having health camps with the communities, we saw a bit of an increased interest in the school from the parents. So you had students return to school, but most importantly, our first year gave us an indication that with our engagement with the school, there's a bit of improvement in performance. It wasn't the best, but it gave us a little hope.
A ray of light.
Yes. So in the second year, it improved, and by the third year, last year, we actually had first grades.
Wow.
Because now we had facilities. Ali talked about the VIP latrine we constructed. The one that existed, I think we had a picture earlier there. The one that existed was being shared by both the students and the teachers. And it is a community school, so even the community was accessing it. So there was a bit of, you know, for women, there's that time of the month, and then you're sharing it with your teacher. It doesn't really help the situation. So we had a low teacher retention rate as well as the performance. But with the construction of the pit latrine and the continuous guidance and counseling, as well as the menstrual education programs we've had in the school, we've seen an improvement. Even the buy-in from the community is really interesting, because every time you're there, you get there, you want to clean the community, they come on board.
Wow.
So it's been amazing, and we hope it keeps going on. They have an amazing board. The board is not literally seated, because once we came in, they said, okay, the people outside this community who are interested in helping us, let's also push. So we are working together as we are looking for funds, raising for funds through the different means, especially the beach soccer. They are also, you know, raising funds within themselves. And the interesting thing is this board also has local leaders sitting on it. So it's been an amazing time for us, and we know that we're still going to do better and better within Wabulungu community.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm impressed by the level of significant impact and the fact that even the community is buying into this. That speaks lots of volumes. The things that you and I can do, you know, as one human coming together with another, and the impact that it can have is just amazing and mind-blowing. We're having a conversation on the Lake Victoria's annual beach soccer, which is a fundraiser, of course, for the Wabulungu Literacy Project. And in studio with us is Winnie Obu, who is the IPP, Rotaract Club of Lake Victoria, alongside Shaidu Ali Mokasa, who is the Beach Soccer Chair Fundraiser 2025. Coming to you, Ali, what has been put into the planning of the whole event up to this point? What has gone on behind the scenes? Just paint us a picture.
Thank you very much for that question. Up to now, about the planning for the event, ideally we have done almost, I can say, we're at 95%, meaning with 5% of receiving our dear guests who are going to come on that specific day. So first and foremost, we've secured the beach, we've visited the beach, we've made sure that the beach is in good position to host the various Rotaract teams that are going to come and compete, the various Rotary teams that are going to come and compete. And this has involved demarcating the pitch, those ones who happen to watch the beach soccer pitches, how they really look like, organizing the sand, putting up the poles and everything. Looking at the venue, we have also managed to put up the different things have to be in place. The PA system is already set and the tents are already in place. So ideally, I would say that looking at the preparation that we have done enough mobilization. We've done a tour through all the Rotary clubs in Uganda, in our district and the neighboring districts. We have managed to reach out to various organizations. For example, our sponsors we have on board who are really very open and have been supportive in such issues.
Right.
Yeah, so you can look and see that we have really done what's taken to have the people come to the beach, socialize, have fun, do the sport, and also contribute to community development as Rotary. I think that's
right. Aside the beach soccer activity, what more activities are on the menu of games and fun on that day?
On that day, we're going to have a number of games.
Right.
You know, we have the beach soccer where we shall be having teams, as we said, to be a five-a-side, those who have been to interact with. And it will include a lady in the team, and that has always been a major thing. Yeah, we shall have a lady on the team, and then we shall have the 4 gents on the team. Then we shall also have other games. We have board games. We reserve a lot of games. Since we are going to have a wide space where we expect people to be having playing cards, people will be doing other games, more of Ludo, engaging, like fun activities around. Yeah, so after the games, after the beach soccer, we also have swimming. You know, now we're at a beach. We expect people to come and that attire. So it's also going to be fun. Right. You know, this is Rotary Rotaract. We look at having fun while contributing to the community, which gives a win-win to every side. So after that, we believe we should also have that entertainment in the night where we shall have a few karaoke's going around. We shall have a time where people are socializing, getting to know this one, the other one. Right. Yeah, until ideally, that's
networking at the end of the day with a good cause at that. Winnie, Ali has talked about sponsors and partners that have come on board. Do share some of these who are you walking the journey with.
Thank you. And before I can even say who they are, we really appreciate you, our sponsors. Currently, as a Rotary Club of Lake Victoria, we have 2 sponsors. The main sponsors every day. NSB Motors, this is actually owned by a past member, an old member of the club, and he deals in motor vehicles and all. So thank you so much, Mukron, for the support. And then we have KIJ Gas. Every time you come to Lake Victoria, we always ask you, who do you buy your gas from? Right. Because we have a sponsor who is amazing, supplies gas to all of us, but at the end of the day, they also sponsor our different activities and events. And then most importantly, the district, District 9213, that is the Rotaract district we belong to. We have the district leaders always supporting us, always pushing our events, so thank you so much. But for specifically the beach soccer, we want to shout out to Teranga Restaurant, that gives us the space where we meet and plan and do the different discussions, as well as the Beach Soccer Federation Uganda. You can never have a beach soccer without the federation being involved, because they have to be there to, you know, we are human beings, sometimes we become unfair, but you need the, neutral party. So the Beach Soccer Federation Uganda, we thank you. They give us referees, they give us balls, they give us the flag poles. So it's an amazing partnership we've had over the years, as well as Lido Beach. That is the venue. So tomorrow, if you find yourself in Entebbe, we hope you will be at Lido Beach, because they have been with us for the past 2 years. And we hope we continue our partnership, and we thank them because they're an amazing partner.
Right. Yes. And indeed, the event is tomorrow at Lido Beach, and it's a Saturday. Why not go just take a chill pill at the beach, but at the same time contributing to a good cause. Ali, what would be your parting shot?
My parting shot would be that if you have a chance to help, please take it on. And I would love to encourage each and every one of us that when you have an opportunity to give, and more so in an ordinary way like under Rotary, please don't wait for anyone to come and push you or tell you anything. Please just take it, go, give in. That money really works. There is say Rotary Yamba. Rotary really works. That's what I can say.
Amazing. And Winnie, what would be your parting shot?
One, I would like to thank you all for always coming through for the Rotary Club of Lake Victoria in our different endeavors, the beach soccer fundraiser, and I still want to invite you this year. We have individuals getting into the beach at 15,000 Uganda shillings, the Rotaract clubs at 100,000 shillings for a team of 5, it's 5 aside, and Rotary clubs and UBC, as well as the rest of the corporate companies at only 200,000 Uganda shillings. Please come join us. You don't have to show up. Like I always say, we can run for you, we can play for you. Just send us the money and let's support Wabulungu. But most importantly, follow us on our social media platforms. Find us on Twitter, find us on Instagram. We are on TikTok, the Rotary Club of Lake Victoria. If you have any questions or you want to find out how you can support us, please reach out to our different platforms. And of course, we want to shout out to UBC for always coming through. Last year we had you, it was massive. I think you've seen some of the videos. Please, we just want to thank you. Thank you to you, the team, management, and everyone. And like Ali said, every time you have a chance to help, every time you have a chance to serve, please do. Let's always lift one another.
Right, amazing. It's the Lake Victoria Beach fundraiser, and the event is happening tomorrow at Lido Beach. Make sure that you are there and have to have a good time, but also to contribute to the good cause of humanity. I've been speaking with Winnie Obo, who is the immediate past president of the Rotary Club Lake Victoria, alongside Shaidu Ali Mokasa, who is the Beach Soccer Chair 2025. And really, I hope you will be a part of this good cause. In case you cannot be there, at least you can send the money. Follow the Rotary Club of Lake Victoria on all social media platforms to still be a part of the good cause. Good Morning Uganda does continue. We still have a lot in store for you. So good morning and stay tuned.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Genshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules, plant extract, scientific ratio, take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burning, eat twice a day, don't take a detour. Weight loss starts now. Genshikang L-carnitine with chromium capsules helps you stay in shape. Please follow medical advice when taking this product. For more information, visit our website www.hgo.com or call 0800 335555.
Pick of the day on UBC.
One-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwao.
A weekly face-to-face conversation focusing on accountability, inspiration, information, and sensitization of the public from the various sources, such as inspirational profiles.
Having a disability is not inability.
Every Friday 9 p.m., it's one-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwao.
Don't you see anywhere that you would give a credit in the fight against COVID?
My role as the owner of the country is not to, be preoccupied by giving credit to my servant.
We have said that if we are to talk to General Museveni, there must be certain conditions in place.
Is it true that you paid 5 million shillings to MPs that voted for?
Was brought to you by
I'll call you every day, yeah yo, Beidondolo.
You can now get all the Chibuzi out with MTN voice bundles. Call all networks Kubei Dondolo. Buy a 25-minute voice bundle for only 1,000 or buy any daily voice bundle of your choice. Dial *100 *21 hash and select daily or use the My MTN app. When we talk together, we are unstoppable.
My friend Baka was found to be positive for Mpox at his old age. He needs our prayers. By the way, Timo, did you know that Mpox-related deaths occur among people with underlying conditions like HIV/AIDS, diabetes, malnutrition, and other old age-related illnesses?
Of late, I've not been following Mpox issues. I thought it wasn't that serious. So, are you saying that as long as one has any underlying condition and feels unwell, just run to the hospital?
Yes! You do not have to wait. If you have any of the signs and symptoms like a body rash, a fever, headache, and body weakness, visit your nearest health facility immediately. We do not have to take any chances, my brother.
We need to immediately inform our peers in the club to be careful.
You see, with Mpox, the magic is in getting treatment early. Those who have suffered severe disease, they wasted a lot of time either treating themselves or ignoring the disease.
Save your life. Seek treatment early. Only from professional health workers whenever you feel unwell. For more information about Mpox, call a Ministry of Health toll-free line on 0800 1066 or send a free SMS to YouReport on 8500. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health Uganda with support from UNICEF, WHO and its partners.
Taxation is a bit complicated, and the only way to demystify it and make it as easy to understand and to comply with is through engagement. Is there a limit to the number of cars a returning citizen is bringing into Uganda? Who has paid the excise duty on this water is not the supermarket which has sold you this bottle at 1,000. It's not the business. It is the man who is going to drink this water. We strongly believe that it will only be through such constructive engagement that we'll be able to broaden our tax base and build our country together.
Buza Commissioner. Now you can get direct answers. Send your tax-related questions via WhatsApp or SMS to 0790-141-887 and the Commissioner General of URA, John Musinguzi, will personally address them. Tune in to UBC News Tonight every Monday and Wednesday for expert insights and clear explanations. Buza Commissioner.
In a nation hungry for truth, a world where every story matters, there exists a beacon of trust and reliability. For decades, they've been our voice and our window to the world, holding the mirror of our history. With 4 TV stations and 11 radio channels spanning 27 languages, they stand as guardians of information, defenders of truth. With Mascari Heritage Advantage, they uphold every citizen's right to reliable and free information. Their archived stories shaped our past and illuminate our present. Yet now, as new challenges arise and the world evolves, their mission faces its greatest test yet. Be part of our journey and let's navigate the unknown, uncover the untold, and safeguard our future together. Tune into your public broadcaster, for it is the intersection of trust and truth. Because to UBC, your story, and every voice matters. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Ghetto structure okusooka ffe twali twepima nga ghetto structure tenabeerawo bali batugoba nga bintu si byakubeera nga tusobola okumiitinga mumanyi temusobola na kutumiitinga batulaga bagenda tulondesa obukulembeze ne batulaga nti tulina okweteekateeka ne batulaga nti mu bayamba mulina okubeera ne sako era essaawa zineeno n'akasente tukayina mwe kali mu ofiisi tukakozesa ba beneficiaries abantu ab'omu ghetto wansi tuyanziza nnyo His Excellency the President of Uganda Brigadier General Damulira Major Emma Kuteesa House Controller anti-ghetto tumuyita anti-ghetto structure kati mulimu nze nagufuula mulimu office eno ghetto structure mulimu kati gwenkola sikyalina kyenkola kyonna banaye ba ghetto youth mwenna bakubiriza ghetto structure yazze n'emikono ebiri ebeere ng'etuyambako oba ng'etujjayo yonna gye tuli ng'etusapootinga mu buli kimu veeyo akasente mwe kali mu ofiisi ak'okwekulaakulanya mutuukire ofiisi ensonga zammwe zonna zigenda kukolebwako.
In all these years, we emphasize two words, wealth and jobs, and we try to waken our people up to show them where wealth and jobs come from.
The Parish Development Model, PDM, is a bold initiative that is reshaping Uganda's rural economy. By allocating 100 million shillings to each parish annually, PDM empowers households by unlocking opportunities for wealth creation.
This program will be maintained. Each year we send 100 million for the parish. If you get the 1 million, you can buy some goats, you can buy some pigs, you can buy even young cows.
Farmers are transitioning from subsistence farming to commercial agriculture, laying the groundwork for wealth creation and improved livelihoods.
This project started 11 years ago after an inspiration from His Excellency. And that time I was working as a taxi driver. I was doing that Masa business in Soroti, and he was talking about how to improve household income.
With the PDM, you bring back the money after 24 months, but in the third year, you would get another 100 million paid back by those who got first.
The President's message is a mindset changer. Becoming rich does not mean you should have a lot of land, you should have a lot of education, you just need a vision and implement and start from where you are.
So therefore, this PDM is to get all of you out of poverty. That's why we said 100 million per parish per year.
This message is brought to you by the Ministry of ICT and National Guidance.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Genshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules. Plant extract, scientific ratio. Take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burning, eat twice a day, don't take a detour. Weight loss starts now. Genshikang L-carnitine with chromium capsules helps you stay in shape. Please follow medical advice when taking this product. For more information, visit our website www.hgo.com or call 0800 335555.
In a nation hungry for truth, a world where every story matters, there exists a beacon of trust and reliability. For decades, they've been our voice and our window to the world, holding the mirror of our history. With 4 TV stations and 11 radio channels spanning 27 languages, they stand as guardians of information, defenders of truth. With Mascari Heritage Advantage, they uphold every citizen's right to reliable and free information. Their archive stories shaped our past and illuminate our present. Yet now, as new challenges arise and the world evolves, their mission faces its greatest test yet. Be part of our journey and let's navigate the unknown, uncover the untold, and safeguard our future together. Tune into your public broadcaster, for it is the intersection of trust and truth. Because to UBC, your story, and every voice matters. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Juko. Yo. Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Haven't you heard of the parish development model, PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, it is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a portrait project, and now things are moving.
Juko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better. PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
Across Uganda, the parish development model is paving the way for prosperity, helping families transform their lives through strategic farming practices, like the 4-acre model.
In our Chibaro of 1996, we said first acre, put coffee. Second acre, fruits. The third acre, you put pasture for dairy cows. The fourth acre, for food, cassava. The good thing is that now cassava is also becoming a very good cash product, but at least for food. Then, mind you, the backyard. You put poultry for eggs, you put piggery.
I'm in a 1-acre plot of land. In this 1 acre, Your Excellency, I practice this banana plantation. I also practice coffee. I also have dairy, Your Excellency. Every month, Your Excellency, I get 500,000 from these bunches.
The 7 activities we recommended, they have a big global demand.
We have 10,000 Nile tilapia fish and 10,000 African catfish. And when we sell our 10,000 tilapia, we get in one harvest 20 million shillings.
Fruits, especially capsule, which is cold, can do very high value crops like apples. And then finally, those who are near the wetlands, like the ones in Bukit hosting the wetlands, they should do fish farming, not in the center of the swamp, but at the edge of the swamp.
From coffee farms to fish ponds, the 4-acre model is empowering Ugandans to transform their lives. The parish development model is your pathway to wealth creation. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of ICT and National Guidance.
Njagala okwebaza olw'enteekateeka eno gavumenti gye yatondawo ey'okulaba nga omuntu wa wansi, omuntu omuwejjero wa ghetto afiibwako. Nti nga ghettos eriyo embeera eyaliwo nga si nnungi. Okugereza ddala mu nteekateeka eno nga tennajja, abaana bangi baakwatibwanga, naye bukya enteekateeka eno ejja, bintu bingi bituukiddwako, naddala mu nteekateeka z'ebyokwerinda, security, wamu ne...
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda.
Good morning, Uganda. It's a Friday, one meant to allow you and launch you into the weekend officially, where we have artists and, of course, lots of conversations that keep you in check in regards to entertainment, but still inspire you in one way or the other. My name is Julie F. Nantaba, and it's Good Morning Uganda on UBC TV, coming to you live from Nile Avenue. Now, this morning we do have an artist in studio, and his name is Slim Boss, who's gonna give us his talent and tell us more about him. Good morning, Slim Boss.
Good morning, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Thank you for coming through. What inspires the name Slim Boss?
Slim Boss, I think you can have a look.
Okay.
Yourself, yeah.
Interesting, interesting. Yeah. So what defines your art?
My art, let me say, reality maybe.
Okay. Reality in what sense?
Like everyday life with the society.
Okay, is it part of your experiences as well?
When I'm writing music, I'm inspired with the things we go through as in real life.
Right.
Relating with the society.
Right. Do you have other people who write for you your music?
I mostly do it myself, rather than in case if there is someone when I'm recording, I can vibe along.
Right.
Like when they say like this one should be like this, I can listen. Yeah, man.
Right. What type of music do you do?
I'm a versatile artist. All kind of music I do. Yeah, man.
And give us a history of your musical background. How did it start for you?
I think I started business when after COVID, but the dream started way long from school.
Right. So are you the people who rap in school during entertainment?
The kadanke vibe yenga tujja wali maso byonna bichichi. Yeah, man.
Very interesting. So I'm going to allow Slim Boss give us a bit of his talent, and then we'll continue the conversation later on. Good morning.
Yo. Manya Okoma. Uganda. Chapa family. Kwata wenkoma. Manya wenkoma. Amaso katiga kula. Zekati nkwata wenkoma. Nebewe yambula. Amaso katiga kuma. Leka tonsi kambula. Manya okoma. Guno mutima kogugaba ng'owedde. Twala byange yabe mitima bagigaba bo bavekabo. Bakambwe bakyafa abo limanyi olulala ng'agenze. Yali mulungi baba nga toyazirana kugayayase. Gakubega ngoya kotigatiga bangi. Otigasika ngoyaka okotwala binja tegomala otusalangi. Maybe when you come back to senses. You hit the cow nonsense. Zekatinkwata wenkoma nebanya wenkola amaso katigakula. Zekatinkwata wenkoma nebewe yambula amaso katigakula. Leka tonsikambula. Manya okoma bakuyita muto nga bagukomba mulugumala kongo gwe bagusula yaluli nasinabayiga kati nafuna ekyana era nawumula. You play pick up me know you, that's why I avoid you. Omanya walungi bangi noyo uwo mulungi omumpi akwata wakoma wankoka bujja kyanamira si saizi otolipira ejanzi teribuka nanzike muvubuka genda mpola ebintu bikwata empola twende pole. Lekati nkwata wenkoma manya wenkoma amaso katigakula. Lekati nkwata wenkoma nebewe yambula amaso katigakula. Leka tonsikambula. Manya okoma. Uganda worldwide, Slim Boss Miyaji representing for Chapa family. Uganda. This one is called Gemva, representing for Happy Sweet Making, the Chapa family, Uganda, UBC. Modiness. Wayo. Yamugamba mbu. Gwe. Eyo Jenva. Nze Jenva. Tusula tukolera. Tumanye ekiribeera. Tetusawukirera. Eyo Jenva. Tusula tukolera. Unu. Tumanye ekiribeera. Tetwessaamu kireera. Yamugamba mbu ng'olupapula sirupiira mbulu nanuuka. Sho zakamotoka nasuubiza nnyabo okumonola. Ayakagiro ofune entebe mala okuyanja. Uno nze kikiridde beewaffe eruwafu ewamukadde tuli ku Jamulo emisipi basibe banyweze kiro ekijja si muntu kitwala bo mitwe gya ŋŋaali tubeera ku kido medo born and raised in the ghetto fine skin amisa mabeto makuwezi lines kwate ebiwatu abateja baabo tuze ku nkato. Ready, madness, badness. Tusula tukolera, tumanyi kiribeera, tetwessaamu kibeera. Jenva, tusula tukolera, tumanyi wano sayo kibeera. Sharpshooter. I am a sharpshooter. Wadenga nakatandika kano kasindise limunda 10 ku 10 tewali kyenda masumuluza buchokolo mu myenda smoking and tapapa. Uganda walwa chapa boss limbos wetuli.
Oh my God.
Yeah man.
Sorry baby.
Kano bakaita labisa to the world.
Oh my
Your body talk like gun. Yamugamba baby wamma tojali zendi wakubera woli tutambuzaka zendi wakubera mamulala ngondi kukido my baby teri mulala nze gwe tosomagizanga walala mama nagakondabe labisa olumye ze kitiibwa njebye ndagakondabe nagakondabe labisa olumye labisa ze kitiibwa njebye ndagakondabe. Yamugamba sure your body good just know say reality married dude in a remote mood girl you turn me gun and twala byange my baby abebi gambo kobereyi kwata byange munyanyi siri kukatika neboli yikai ndabiswankawo sirina ngeri yakukulekawo yeba mbera nyoya zijanjaba yegwe musawo. Open up, don't close. You make me feel like I wanna fly deep inside. Nyalise baby, all I know is you my baby. Nywezemo bakuchoma baby, tuwerenga baby Bobby. Your body talk like gun. Your body talk like gun. Your body talk like gun. Ndagakondabe labisa olumye nze kitiibwa njebye ndagakondabe labisa olumye labisa nze kitiibwa njebye ndagakondabe
This is Good Morning Uganda.
Ju
Wachuko.
Yo.
Wachiko. Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Uganda wange, haven't you heard of the parish development model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, Sebatia. It is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a portrait project, and now things are moving.
Joko, I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better.
PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
Ready to transform your commutes? Embrace a greener, more affordable way to travel and promise of agile entrepreneurship with e-mobility. The future is here. E-mobility is tackling today's most daunting challenges. See it in action at the National E-Mobility Expo 2025, September 18th to 19th at the Kira Vehicle Plant in Jinja. Head to our digital channels and follow the link www.neme.kiramotors.com to register.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Ginshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules. Plant extract, scientific ratio. Take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burning. Eat twice a day. Don't take a detour. Weight loss starts now. Ginshikang L-carnitine with chromium capsules helps you stay in shape. Please follow medical advice when taking this product. For more information, visit our website www.hgo.com or call 0800 335555.
In a nation hungry for truth, a world where every story matters, there exists a beacon of trust and reliability. For decades, they've been our voice and our window to the world, holding the mirror of our history. With 4 TV stations and 11 radio channels spanning 27 languages, they stand as guardians of information, defenders of truth. With Maskari Heritage Advantage, they uphold every citizen's right to reliable and free information. Their archived stories shaped our past and illuminate our present. Yet now, as new challenges arise and the world evolves, their mission faces its greatest test yet. Be part of our journey and let's navigate the unknown, uncover the untold, and safeguard our future together. Tune into your public broadcaster, for it is the intersection of trust and truth. Because to UBC, your story, and every voice matters. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda.
I saw it here. Ooh, Biswanka.
Shit,
Since when I met you, my love, anze nakiriza mbendiga gwe musumba. Kubanga, you got a pretty face, chakulwanisa chochokozesa nga defense. For instance, nze wankuba sichalina resistance. Jolly, I wanna stay with you for the rest of my life. Eno mumutima wawambera, I wanna stay with you, yeah. Nze love yaninye kujoba for the rest of my life. Wamazende sorukundo mukwano, baby kwata pen olwalelo olumyuse ku kalenda like a special day. Rena yatula nti baby nakupenda, mukama yakuwa uwo mukira masagali musuwa. Wama kale bwekiba kakulaga omukwano gwange machuwa. Kati nkusaba kwatirira newe mangoze ensobi tongobanga elavufujirira nze mbase boa baby tukumbe era nkusaba ndage kubo akamero fumbe ekyemisana nekyeggulo fire. Yeah, I wanna stay with you, yeah. Eno mumutima wawambera, I wanna stay with you for the rest of my life. Nze love yaninye kujoba, oh yeah. Nesorukundo, I saw it there. Since when I met you, my lover, anze nakiriza mbendiga gwe musumba. Hey, kubanga, you got a pretty face, echokulwanisa chochokozesa nga defense. Oh, da da da. For instance, so nze wankuba sichalina na resistance. Jolly, I wanna stay with you, yeah. Eno mumutima wawambera, I wanna stay with you for the rest of my life. Love yaninye kujoba, I wanna stay with you for the rest of my life. Nesorukundo mukwano tulugana. I saw it for the rest of my life. Love yaninye kujoba, I wanna stay with you for the rest of my life. Nesorukundo mukwano, yeah. Fire, heaven music, Biswanka.
All right. The name of the artist is Biswanka. He is performing here on Good Morning Uganda, and definitely we're here to enjoy and get to learn more about him. Good morning.
Good morning, madam.
Your name is very interesting. What inspires the name Biswanka?
Biswanka is such a name that was given to me by the parents.
Okay. Interesting. I love that you're keeping your identity. What inspires you to keep your identity, even as a performer?
The fact that it sounds unique. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Anywhere?
No.
So the fact that it sounds just unique itself just makes me feel proud to keep it.
Nice. Yeah. When did you start music?
I just started music in 2023.
Oh, 2023?
Yeah, around its end.
And what pushed you to start?
No, actually, even before starting the music, before the years before, I used to admire being popular.
Right.
Yeah, either through mass communication, you know, like either let's say I'm working on a TV, on a radio, provided it makes me famous.
Popular.
You know?
Yes, so your goal is to be popular, to be famous.
So at first that was the goal, just being popular. Not until I found myself able to sing.
Right.
Yeah.
And in your ability to sing, are you finding the fame and the popularity?
I'm actually finding it.
Right.
Because if at all I wasn't finding it, I wouldn't have gotten the chance to be here.
Right.
Because I was invited.
Right.
I didn't ask. I was just invited, and it's a great pleasure.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And if the goal is to be popular and famous, where does it stretch?
Nerindako. Natogera luzungu. Tebogera ku Luganda.
No, we don't speak. We speak English.
Right.
Because it's Good Morning Uganda.
Oh.
On UBC, yes.
All right, that's interesting.
Right. Anyways, let's allow Biswanka give us more of his music, and reminding you that a little later on we'll also be having movies to review, and that will be with Joan, and of course sports with Ruben. It's Good Morning Uganda. This one can take us.
You know, it's strange to me.
Right.
Like using English only. It's actually strange to me.
Oh, really?
You know, I always be on interviews where we use mostly Luganda, you know.
Well, every place has its principles that are governing
I get it.
So the principles here are English.
It's so interesting here.
Right, so give us more of your talent. Bless us.
All right then. So
Serara ya biswanga wano jumla Wama better late than never akere ya chira sudogwa nagamba Ensazewo nkugambe ochimanye mukwano ntiba mtwala Nze bwenali omavu wambadala nzifunye Wama kati huyo nekubako nawe ndeka nebadaleko eno jendi bambikako nafuna next zikusoka nezitakuva mabega barugera baganda nze sikyala janira matagayise ewuwo tombala yadde luli wagambo nonzirira naye nze sikyeguya yadde luli wagambo nonzirira naye nze sikyeguya yadde luli wagamba nze sikyeguya yadde luli wagamba nonzirira naye nze sikyeguya mbuwama
abakusigula abakusutasuta n'obugambo
sebeera nabo
abakusigula abakugamba ogalewo omulyango sitaani yakukema nno nerabira
plani zaffe zonna zonna noziwa
mukwano
gwe twalina ogwali gunyuma
gwe tewasalawo
ozikiza emisupawa
batyotawa
ate nga wandekanga mu bitaala naawe wali ompita kataala paka bwe nafuna yankuba ekitaala munange bwe kiba kisoboka tondotanga kubanga wondota era nkimanya era bwe kiba kisoboka toddanga kuba ne mmala nkulabako nja kwekanga engogambye ono nzirira naye nze sikyeguya yadde luli wagamba ono nzirira naye nze sikyeguya yadde luli wagamba ono nzirira naye nze sikyeguya twende yeah so we tell you yeah boom fire every day heaven music chimanye nti omukwano baby gwe nina gy'oli gulinamu exe era nga gunfudde na restless omukwano gwaffe guwangale ng'ogwa katonda gwalina eri ab'ensi eno oli omuweka weka. What's wrong with the sound? Era ye gweweka. Don't know what's wrong with the sound, yeah. Wonjagalira wendi omukwano gwo gumala kansubire oli kuba wendi fire omukwano gwo gumala mbambi wendi yeah omukwano gwo gumala kansubire presenter kuba wendi omukwano gwo gumala kimuli kyange nze nkulowoozako film ne bwe bubeera misana obanga kiro ennaku ogimalako kane jange wanonzeka kabuti yange embugumyako kwe mu budde bw'empewo nga ntintima this sound I don't know otulonet be my woman I will be your man see it I will take care of you you are marriage material wanjagalira wendi omukwano gwo gumala kansubire oli kuba wendi omukwano gwo gumala bambi wendi omukwano gwo gumala kansubire oli se ndagukunda cyane mama kimanye nti omukwano baby gwe nina gy'oli fire era nga gunfudde na restless buli lunaku ngusabira omukwano gwaffe ng'ogwa katonda eri abantu be ab'ensi eno wamma era yegwe I saw you try different, yeah, in a different style.
Trainers!
This one,
say, Yahweh, Yahweh. This is a song for the Lord, you know, asking for favor. Muguno mwaka mpangule, Yahweh, give me favor, favor, Yahweh. Muguno mwaka mpangule under the blood. I'ma cover me say under the blood. Yeah, please cover me under the blood. I'ma cover me say under the blood. Yeah. Where? Muguno mwaka jamwe misambu mukubo mberene waka. He say, reduce my chances of dying. I know all why you're right by my side. Tell it in a nema muguno mwaka. Ora Yahweh, give me favor this year, Yahweh. Muguno mwaka mpangule, Yahweh. Give me favor, favor, Yahweh. Muguno mwaka mpangule. I'ma cover me say under the blood. Yeah, please cover me under the blood. I'ma cover me say under the blood. Yeah, got it. This year, njagala batuzenia, abatuzole abona batuzenia. This year, njagala kubere shata kukuba pate kupate mazina bantu kachumbu. Kati ebintu byangato, kansi babuguwa mungato bim. Numbe kuchiri mungate, sin or nevi kutevite.
Reduce my chances of dying.
I know Oluwa you're right by my side.
Eritina nema muguno mwaka.
Ora Yahweh,
give me favor this year,
Yahweh. Twende muguno mwaka mpangule,
Yahweh. Give me favor this year,
say Yahweh. Muguno mwaka mpangule,
muguno mwaka.
Si jamwe misambu mukubo mberene waka. Kale this year njagala batuzenia, abatuzole yabona batuzenia. This year njagala kubere shata kukuba pate kupate mazina pate kupate bim. Yahweh, give me favor this year. Heaven Music representing Biswag. Fire every day, fire. We turn up, UBC.
Just keep
this
love flowing.
We should keep our love
burning. Let us keep this love flowing.
We should keep our love
burning.
I don't sing.
Fire burn, we know that, but this love hotter than fire, baby. Fire burn, we know that, but this love hotter than fire.
Love when you ma, echiromu matumbi, ngolina kulaga mapenzi era, ngamweza mwesubi, era.
Never tend to lie, I'll never cheat or lie. I will never make you cry. Forever free like a butterfly. Cause I love you more than I love my life.
No, era nkuli no, onkulu kutira musai.
Just keep this love flowing.
Say, girl, we should keep it flowing.
Love
burning.
Let us keep this love flowing.
We should keep
our love burning. Fire burn, we know that, but this love hotter than fire, baby. Fire burn, we know that, but this love hotter than fire. Katitega radio, yo.
Echiro, uliraka imba kumukwano.
Kena kuimbide manya wansu nemu lavu. Eno love ya namadala,
sikudia kabyadala.
You are my everything, teri mwela. Owa kubira wala, you make me shalalala. Matumbi ngolina kulaga mapenzi era.
Non-stop, turn up. Heaven Music, yeah. For those of you like the reggae theme, yo. Irancha kuwana ino mulimu kwenda funye. mulimu gumu kukwagala sirina sente zenfunamu era nina okugukola nina omulimu gwe nafunye mulimu gumu kukwagala sirina sente zenfunamu okugukola emirimu mwe nali nzija 10 mu kibuga nze gyannema nsiiba ne bakama baabe nga bampayo ku musaala byenkola tebinyuma ensonga emu eviirako ebyo byonna ekukwagala.
For every microsecond, every second,
every minute, every hour, every week, every month, every year, and for all the time, I keep on loving you. Fire every day, sure. Nino mulimu gwe nafunye, mulimu gumu kukwagala. Sirina sente zenfunamu okugukola nino mulimu gwe nafunye owomumomu lady sirina sente zenfunamu n'okugukola gwe mukusooka gwe nayimbako nti okukwagala it is my full time job era njagala ntimbe n'ekifaananyi ky'omukisenge senga bwe nebaka ekiro yegwe wendoota.
For every microsecond, every second,
every minute, every hour, every week, every month, every year, and for all the time,
I keep on loving
you every day. Yeah, my lady. Nino mulimu gwe nafunye, mulimu gumu kukwagala. Sirina sente zenfunamu n'okugukola. Twende! Empaka z'obulungi oziwangudde nsemberera kumpi ku kido nze yambula nsemberera kumpi ku kido nze yambula nsemberera kumpi ku kido abalala appetite nze yambula nsemberera kumpi ku kido nze byenkwagaza kati kyo tonyiga kuba walungiwa byenkwagaza kati kyo tonyiga yegwe yalungiwa nkwagala kiralu obulungi bwo bunsudde ddalu nkwagaza mululu ne bwe bamenye ennyingo sikutalawe you are my perfect love olina buli kimu mu full package nsemberera kumpi ku kido nsemberera kumpi ku kido nze yambula nsemberera kumpi ku kido abalala appetite yambula nsemberera kumpi ku kido abalala appetite nze yambula si nkwewunya okikola otya gyoyita kuba olabika bulungi gyoyitira mukama yakuba mulungi obulungi bwo bukiraza bulefeza empaka z'obulungi oziwangudde semberera kumpi ku kido semberera kumpi ku kido semberera kumpi ku kido abalala appetite yambula semberera kumpi ku kido abalala appetite yambula bimba nkwagaza kati kyo tonyiga kuba walungiwa byenkwagaza kati kyo tonyiga yegwe yalungiwa nkwagala kiralu obulungi bwo bunsudde ddalu nkwagaza mululu ne bwe bamenye ennyingo sikutalawe you are my perfect love olina buli kimu mu full package tukyagenda gwe run it deep in my heart nanchankalanya nange that's the fact
she's my weakness. From today, kaneto wazema mabulichona saba chukue. You're beautiful, you deserve answer. Mwata benze dia, onotwalani. UBC, yes ata kusumbue. Good morning Uganda. Onotwalani. Yes ata kusumbue, ata kutengue. Ami say olikano kudina tuho tyonyo change lyanda wemba nkusumbuwa ngamba sirina kirala agatyola nasigaza kimu kukwagala wemba nkusumbuwa ngamba. From today kanetuwaze buli kyonna saba nkikuwe. See, you're beautiful and you deserve answer. Onotwalani. Yazata kusumbu, yazata kutengu, yazata kuchichi. Mwata zedia. Onotwalani. Yazata kusumbu, yazata kutengu, yazata kuchichi. Ulira jambula deep in my heart. Anchakala nyama sanyala zikakuba. And that's the fact, she's my weakness. Bam. Olikano kudina etuho tyonyo change lyanda wemba nkusumbuwa ngamba. Tell me where it hurts you and I'll solve your problems. Tell me ngamba. From today kaneto waze buli kyonna saba nkikuwe. You're beautiful and you deserve answer. Onotwalani. Yazata kusumbu, yazata kutengu, yazata kuchichi. Mwata zedia. Onotwalani. I'm joined by the beautiful one. Yazata kusumbu, yazata kutengu, yazata kuchichi. Yeah man.
Really? You feel the vibe? Eh? That was nice. That was awesome. Give me 5. How are you doing? I'm alright. You're right. You know, there is a song of yours that I like. I don't know. I confused the titles between. What could that be? The first releases that you had. Exactly. And the other one is what? Rest of My Life, actually. It's my best. I love it. It was a nice song. Yeah, the lyrics. Who wrote that song?
I myself.
Really?
Yes.
And who is the producer? Who was the producer?
The producer, Shidi Beats.
Shidi Beats. Tell me about your design. Who dresses you up? Do you have a certain stylist? Or you just wake up like, I feel like a red cap?
No, you just have to know I'm the very designer of myself.
Of yourself?
My own self. I do design myself, man. Come on.
Miss Wanka.
I actually wear these clothes several times.
These are just usual things,
yeah.
Not a small time.
Yeah. I don't be like, I don't get stressed, but let me go to the designers, get some clothing. Now, what if I don't have the money? What do I do?
You rent out. I hear most of the artists rent out.
I need me to get ringworm because I want to look like a star.
Did I just say ringworm?
Hey,
okay.
People have diseases, skin diseases, man.
I do hear you. But Biswanka, I remember there is a time you mentioned that you were quitting music. Why do you keep confusing the already confused fans of the Ugandan music industry base?
Of course,
what
even
happened?
the fans are confused. The nation is confused, so I have to confuse them too.
The music industry
is confused.
I'm
still around. I'm still trying to make it, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, of all the songs that you've just sung, which one is your latest release?
My latest release. Actually, I haven't played my latest release.
Really?
I don't know if the producer could get that song.
What's the name of the song?
Tonegana.
Tonegana.
If they are hearing me, they should play it. Tonegana is my latest. I have Wedding Day.
You have Wedding Day?
Yeah, only that they don't have videos.
Videos? No, it's okay, but you can actually perform it live just without the video.
Producer, help us play it.
What inspired the Wedding Day and Tonegana?
Tonegana? It's actually all of my songs. I don't have songs of, Simanya inspired by a true story.
It must be Black Sugar, Tonegana.
Ghana, leave me alone. Just know it's all imaginative composition.
You see how I know you're this one guy?
Andeka.
What happened to Black Sugar? we shouldn't talk about that, eh? The manager
No,
will-
Sugar is my friend, Black
Okay,
Sugar. That lady is my friend.
Okay.
You know, she once helped me out of jail.
Okay. Okay. So you're still telling me about how did you come to pin down Tonegana and the wedding?
Imaginative composition.
Imaginative
no,
composition.
I just imagine, you know, because I'm an artist, I try, you know, according to things we go through. Yeah.
Okay. And okay.
That's the song.
That's the song. That is Tonegana?
Yeah. If they can play it, you know,
Okay.
the vibe on it, you know, a little.
Ngoyagala nekole ekintu ngamba tonkyawana ngonjagaliza obulamu tonnegananga ngoyagala nekole ekintu wensulawo abadde omuntu nja kumenka nja nakumenya amateeka nja kwetuga nno bwonkyawa oba nsiite nga lumwe nvunza osabye ki nekinemyokola obanga nkusibiza ekiranga kiyoleka kwagala nogenda n'abakwegwanyiza abo gwe wekyanga nange nja kwekyanga nga mulombe gwe babye omucanga ab'enganda bali kuba emiranga muyetuze lwa laavu ngoyagala nekola ekintu ngamba ntonkyawa ngonjagaliza obulamu tonnegananga ngoyagala nekola ekintu gwensuulawo If you do love me, maybe I'll keep your body and soul together. Ulabirire nga mwana, nga tolina kutawana kuna naye n'owalonchawa muwala. Oliraba kube chaye. When you chuck me, this nation will be put at stake.
All right. You know, you artists, there is a way you threaten us with lyrics. I hear if you dare break up with me, you will see what happens to people who break up with me. Who are you threatening?
I will commit suicide, you know.
Oh, okay. It's good if you commit suicide, not the person you've been loving. But after all, if you commit suicide, this person is gonna go get someone else, and you know, you pay that say, oh.
Of course, if I intimidate you with the suicide thing, you'll be like, oh, I shouldn't chuck him.
I will be held accountable for his suicide. Okay, so Biswanka, please remind the fans of your social media handles where they can find your music, and then also give us your parting shots.
Yeah, man. So, still, I remain the same person. My name, Biswanka, Heaven Music, you know. I'm trying to create up something, like sort of a label, you know. Just like the people that do inspire me, Mother Radio, he had Angel Music. So, I have Heaven Music. And of course, it's fire. Check out everything of mine. Mostly I do be on TikTok, YouTube, Nachi.
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram sibitegira nnyo.
Okay. Okay, we
byakwetega
agree to edit here with Biswanka. Check out his music on all social media platforms. Thank you for coming through. This is Good Morning Uganda Friday edition. I wish you all the best in your new music and in heaven. You say Heaven Music? Oh, okay. Have a very good time.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome. So that was it from the music. We are going to the movie recommendations. Of course, you know, for our fans who love music, rather who love movies. Personally, I do love movies because, of course, you know, I do act. So movies are my thing. I love movies, though at times I fail to get enough time for watching these movies. And kicking off, we have a very, very nice movie for you, a recommendation. And that is The Ice Road Vengeance, which is an American action thriller, produced in 2025. And it is written and directed by Jonathan Hainsley. Of course, and it is the direct sequel to The Ice Road of 2021. In layman's language, it's another advance, it's another franchise of the 2021. So Liam Neeson returns from the first film alongside Fan Bingbing, Bernard Curry, and also Salim Fayed and Geoff Morrell. And this film, follows an ice road driver who travels to the Himalayas to scatter his brother's ashes, where he must fend off the mercenaries. Now, to tell you a little about the plot, Mike McCann, a seasoned ice road trucker, is grappling with survivor's guilt following the death of his younger brother, Gatti. Now, Gatti perished in the events of the ice road. And to honor Gatti's final wish, Mike travels to Nepal to scatter his ashes atop Mount Everest. And in Kodari, still about the same movie, a local opposition figure, Ganesh Rai, opposes a construction of a hydroelectric dam in the village. And yes, this is opposed by Rudra Yash, who works on behalf of corrupt industry company. And yes, Ganesh's father is killed in a road accident. He's actually forced off the road, and yes, he perishes, or he was in a bus, he perishes off a cliff. And so in order to have vengeance for this, Ganesh goes on to have his father have justice by appending the criminals, who later reported to police, as it was just like any other normal accident. And then upon learning this, Ganesh's son Vijay realizes that his father will be next and hides him in the isolated cabin in Amapuna Highlands. And having arrived in Kathmandu, Mike hires Danny, a skilled local Everest guide, and they join a group of passengers aboard the Kiwi Express and driven by Spirit, the spirited New Zealand bus driver Spike, a tour bus navigating the perilous road to the sky. A narrow high-altitude mountain pass, and an American professor, Ivan Mayores, and his tech-savvy daughter, Star, also aboard the bus that is looking out for the vengeance in this movie, Ice Road. Now, the cast has a lot of interesting characters, and yes, the head character is Liam Neeson, who, yes, features as Mike McCann, and then Fan Bingbing as Danny Yang Chen, and Bernard Curry as Professor Myers, Geoff Morrell as Spike, and Mahesh Jaddu as Rudra Yash, Salim Fayad as Jogo, and Saksham Sharma as Vijay Rai. Okay, let's have a look at the trailer of this movie, Ice Road.
Right here.
Everybody ready? I arranged a guide to Everest Base Camp. Some guy named Danny Yancheng.
I am Danny.
Danny, got it.
After you.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Mount Everest, here we come. Keep driving.
We have the boy, unconscious.
What are we dealing with here?
Kidnappers in Nepal don't leave witnesses.
What happened here?
Attempted kidnapping.
Don't worry, we'll take good care of him. Something's not right here. These guys are trying to destroy sacred land. That's the governor's son.
That is your father.
We need to protect him.
Right up my alley.
No sleep tonight. Search every inch of the highlands.
You don't know who you're dealing with. There was me thinking the policemen were supposed to help the victim. They're back!
Tell me when. Let's go.
Take him out and dispose of the body.
Oh my God. Can you outrun it?
Is there a choice? Hang on! We're in business, kids.
RPG!
Yes, that is the trailer of, yes, the movie Ice Road. Now, the production, it was meant to be in April 2023, as it was announced, the Ice Road 2, and it was to be produced with star Liam Neeson and writer Jonathan Hazley, set to run. And then the small town, of Vahila in Victoria. It served as the double of the Nepali location used in the film. But in June, it was reported that the Vertical had acquired all the distribution rights. And about the release, Ice Road was released in theaters on June 27th, 2025. And yes, a video on demand was released on 1st July, and it is expected, yes, I think it is already out on Netflix by September 15th, 2025. So this week it's on Netflix. And yes, another recommendation for the movies here on GMO. It is the Thursday Murder Club, which is a 2025 crime comedy film directed by Chris Columbus, from a screenplay by Kat Bundy and Susan Heathcote, and it is based on a true story, by the way. That is a novel, a 2020 novel by Richard Osman. Now this movie is about the Cooper's retirement village, and psychiatrist Ibrahim Arif, who is a former trade union leader Ron Ritchie, and mysterious Elizabeth Best are members of the Thursday Murder Club. These residents came together so that they can try to do something about the boredom. It involves one turning into a detective. It also involves Helen Mirren as Elizabeth Best, who is a retired MI6 officer. Now that is the cast. And also a retired union leader, who is Pierce Brosnan as Ronnie Ritchie, and Ben Kingsley as Ibrahim, a retired psychiatrist. Let's have the trailer of this movie.
In 1 hour.
There she is. Joyce. Are you a nurse? Bang on target. I'm Elizabeth. Would you take a look at that for me, please?
Dear God.
'Tis a lot of blood. Would you care to join us to discuss things further? Who is us? I'm sorry, how rude of me. We're the Thursday Murder Club. We investigate cold cases. It's a club about murder. Does sound a bit bonkers.
In breaking news,
There's been a murder. An actual murder.
The victim appears to have been bludgeoned to death.
Now we've got a real case to solve, isn't it wonderful? Obviously, R.I.P. and all that.
And how do we catch them?
What we need is a man or a woman on the inside.
Would you like to be investigating the murder?
who do you think you are, the head of MI5?
We better get started.
Yes, intermediate knitting starts here in 1 hour.
The police are making a list of suspects right now.
He had plenty of enemies.
I'm not worried about the cantankerous old farts.
Police work is off limits to anyone who isn't the police.
Plonker.
We're all suspects.
Bugger.
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 Let's get out there and find the real killer.
You are mixed up in dangerous things.
Ooh, how exciting.
I know the production of that movie. Initially, it was announced that O.I. Parker would write and direct the film, but later on, because of the Hollywood labor disputes, the movie got another writer who is now Chris Columbus, who replaced Parker. And it was announced that the project was acquired by Netflix. And for the release date, it was released in cinemas on 22nd August this very year, and is streaming debut by Netflix on 28th August. It happened this very year still. Now, another recommendation is The Highest to Lowest, which is also an American movie and a 2025 movie directed by Spike Lee from a screenplay was by Alan Fox. It is in English language, of course, and it is a Japanese-inspired movie in 1963. That is where they drew their inspiration from. And the principal photography began in New York in March 2024, and it was wrapped up in May. So Highest to the Lowest had its world premiere out of the competition Cannes Film on May 19th, 2025. When I talk about the plot, David King, who is a New York City in music mogul, considered to have had the best hitters in the business, and a founder of Stacking Hits Records, having once his majority interest in the company. Now the King intends to buy back majority ownership at a VAT buyout by a rival label rather. Let's have a look at the trailer of Highest to Lowest.
New mixes of mood music. I need a theme. Theme music. Hey!
Wake up, y'all. The King's here.
Got to pay back.
Buying back Stacking His Records. It's a lot of money. There's more to life than just making money.
It's integrity. That's what you stand for. What you think?
I think you gotta be a little crazy sometimes in this world to get what you want.
King David, now ain't this something? I got your full attention now, huh? You finally listening to me.
Somebody's got Trey.
What do you mean somebody's got?
Somebody's kidnapped our son.
$17.5 million in an all-black Jordan backpack.
Try me if you think I'm clean. I ain't got.
Back out the trunk from the front. 11 a.m. board the 4 train going to money-making Manhattan.
You let him go, I make sure you set free.
It's too late for all that.
It's never too late.
You're not God no more, nigga. I am.
35 and I'm still a pretty guy.
I gotta feed the streets, my lady, and a newborn kid. And I ain't trying to go back and do another bid, you dig?
I know what it is to risk everything you have for something that you want. I know what that means, to have nothing and want everything.
What is that? Insurance. That's Jake from State Farm.
Shout out to my felons, boy, we caught another felon. Shout out to my felons, boy, we caught another felony. Shout out to my felons, boy.
I can't go out like this, you know that.
Shout out to my felons.
Well, then his blood is gonna be on your hands then.
Pack out the trunk.
Oh, you wanna do this?
I got into this by myself. I'm gonna get out of it by myself. Where's my money? I got the 4-pounder sitting right here. Don't try nothing funny.
Obviously, you have seen from the trailer that people who are part of the cast, one is Denzel Washington, who is acting as David King, Jeffrey Wright as Paul Christopher, Efe Shadra as Pumpkin. I like how Denzel Washington is turning into a mafia lord. For those of you who have watched, Gladiator 2, you can tell this character is not the Denzel Washington we knew previously in his movies. And the release date, it was released in April 2025. And of course, yes, it premiered out of competition at the Cannes Film Festival on May 19th. So that is it for our recommendations from GMU this Friday edition. We cannot just end Friday like that without wishing birthdays to some of our very, very special people. And birthday shout-outs go to Mpabuka Shadia, top executive Okata Business Solutions, a business opportunity. Happy birthday to you, and may you have the best of your day. More blessings and achievements in your new age. And from our very own here in the newsroom, UBC Newsroom, is Nalusiba Winnie. Happy birthday to you. Many more years, more blessings of achievements. And it is all from the team of Good Morning Uganda. Yes, and just we still have some more birthdays. When Ramadan Dongo, yes, this one, sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Hell yes, sir. We salute you. We celebrate you as GMU family for your endless support and mentorship. Of course, Ramadan Dongo is the former producer for the oldest breakfast show in the country, and this is none other than Good Morning Uganda. Now, my name is Joan Murunji. I have come to the end tail of the movie segment. Coming up is Uncle Ruben with sports. Keep watching. This is Friday Good Morning Uganda edition.
Live from UPC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Genshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules. Plant extract, scientific ratio. Take 3 capsules each time.